Alrighty, we are back in the States. Let's see, it's been about 2 weeks since we've checked in and recorded anything, and yeah, so we were in Cancun. Wife and I were in Cancun for about 6 days last week. I didn't really film anything, just was getting ready to take that trip with no kids, so we were getting the kids situated, getting all their sports lined up, making sure grandparents had all the right schedules, times, and everything printed out so that it was easy for them and nice and controlled as much as can be. So did that all last week and was getting ready. We left on Saturday, came back yesterday, the 13th. So that was a fun little trip. Getting to Cancun was definitely a adventure in itself. Flying there, it was a 4-hour direct flight. That was a nice thing. I was one of the first to board. I got the best seat. I think I could have got both ways there and back. It was right when you get in, it's a first seat on the right, and it had a little gap for the right leg. It was made perfectly for me, I think. So that's awesome. It was as easy as it could be both ways. Getting around the airport with luggage and my wife is not easy. We traveled with my crutches and then a lightweight wheelchair, so it had like littler wheels, not the big ones that you can roll. That was kind of the downfall of it, but the little ones, so it didn't go over bumps as easy, and it was not as it was more maneuverable but not as momentum going, so you really had to push it to get it going, which later on came to be a downfall for it. Getting to Cancun, we got there on what was Saturday, and we went and saw the lay of the land, saw how the whole resort kind of goes up to where elevators are. Every single place you go goes up and down, so there's some undulation to it, and that was kind of what I was saying was the downfall of this lightweight wheelchair. Is the wife was really having to push me along all weekend, so that kind of was not the funnest part probably for her, but I think we still did have a good time. Saturday, Sunday, Monday were fun. Tuesday was the wedding. Almost every day we kind of went down to the beach a little bit, so crutching through the beach with crutches is definitely doable. So it's definitely doable, but definitely gonna see if there's any devices out there that are probably maybe flat or just a basic piece of wood, make it a little easier next time if we go out to like Newport or something. But it was a challenge for sure. We posted up on the beach a couple days, like I said, for about 3-4 hours at a time. We're at an all-inclusive resort, so that was nice. I don't drink, so had a couple Heineken Zeros that were brought to me and some sparkling waters. So it was nice to get that, and food brought to you all day wherever we were in the resort. There was about 6 different food places to choose from, so that was pretty solid. I did take my ice machine with us, so I stayed religious on the icing and slept as best we could. We did our exercises throughout the day, and I mean, we didn't do them as much as we could have, but I think we did them as much as, I think it was a good amount that we did them for being on vacation and whatnot. And I know that where we are now, I am happy with, to be honest. We are able to get fully range of motion into past 90 degrees without almost any pain or very little pain. We are able to do easy pickup motions and things like that we know are working on the hamstring, the quads, of what they cut, where they worked. So it's very easy now and not as painful as what it was a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. So I am seeing some progress, so that's pretty cool. So we have physical therapy on the 18th next week, Tuesday, so that's looking forward to that, just to get some more, deeper stretches in with the physical therapist at Empower. So I'm excited to get back there and maybe get some more. No, we'll probably get next day, actually on December 19th is going to be the main appointment, and that's with Dr. Porter's office at Ortho Arizona. So that's going to be our 6-week follow-up. So hopefully we'll get cleared there to drive. I know the wife would really appreciate that. So looking forward if that could be cool as to driving. So just a little bit of there. Not sure because seeing where the gas pedal is in the range of motion on what we're going to be able to and restricted or not restricted on with the brace. So we'll see what goes on there with Dr. Porter and team. Excited for that appointment next week. That will probably be in next week's video. So that'll be a good one. We will definitely have some more physical therapy videos coming along next week. And so yeah, we're gonna see next week with Dr. Porter's office, see where we're at with range of motion, see if we're gonna be able to drive, see maybe if we're going to put a little weight on the ground when we're walking. That's gonna be, I think, maybe our next big step, and see where we go from there. So thank you guys for coming along for this recovery of the road, and I appreciate you guys staying along with this journey. So thank you. Let's roll.